Yep, and we're gonna go in directly into a match here between BigAidan and Killabonk.
I'm gonna mute some of my in-game audio.
Yeah, go for it. So here we are. Killabonk versus BigAidan. Let me mute that music. Oh, I just realized I don't have Tavern music on.
My stick drift is getting so bad.
Oh, fix it, fix it.
It's on my right stick though, so it's not even.
Yeah. So it looks like we've got Aiden over here with his what I presume to be an Augur healing deck. We've already got.
We got the life pact and the parchment barrage.
We're already seeing
seemingly so.
Yeah. And Killabonk also, is that Augur order as well?
Killabonk didn't bring an Augur deck,
Okay.
and no coin generation, and Augur cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and presume that is also his Augur deck.
Interesting. Okay. So
Checking the.
interested to see what he's doing with his Augur deck, bringing a hand buff. But
Let's see. Maybe it's maybe. Oh, you know what it could be? This could be a defensive acumen Augur deck.
ooh, this could be. This would be interesting.
I know I definitely like to run. I run this guy in my defensive acumen deck, although I don't think my variant is very good. But
well, we'll have to see what he can make of it. It looks like he's already popped out 2 hand buffs. He's probably got something in his hand he's looking forward to using.
and that to me looks like a.
Nope.
Yeah, I remember names of cards. I swear.
Yeah. Is that a? Did you talk about the card he just played, the Restorative Alchemy?
No, he drew into a He drew into the Merc Band.
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting having somebody who can see hands. I usually don't look at hands during the stream.
I'm not looking at his hand directly, but like it played the animation of the endless Merc Band.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interested. So this is definitely the Endless Mercband finisher heal combo deck. So
Yep, just basically trying to stall as long as possible, using all of your stuff to take care of your opponent's creatures, and then get to the bottom of your deck, and use Augur Order cycling to just copy endless Mercbands into your hand.
makes me wonder if Killabonk's deck's gonna be fast enough. It seemingly might struggle with the
Wait, maybe they
copious
did have
removal.
coin gen. I'll have to see. Hold on, I have to wait until the start of the stream. Okay, it is Plunder. I'm sorry,
Okay,
this
so
is
it's
Plunder.
Plunder primary. So this is just a hand buff deck.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Or he could have just brought those as maybe this is an Assassin Strike. No,
We've
that's
seen
a
some
B.
hand
That's a B.
I think this is just a straight Plunder Guild aggro. Yeah,
Didn't he play a pre-planned prophecy earlier?
he did.
How
Did
did
do
he?
that?
Did he plunder a B?
And a motivational
fervor?
Oh, it could have. It was stolen from Daring Swindler. It looks like.
Oh, okay. Wait, that doesn't make sense either. That why would Aiden have?
Why would Aiden have?
Oh,
pre-planned
he has.
prophecy?
Oh, I see. Yep. I thought you meant
He's
that
playing
he
Merc
was
Bands.
stolen.
Yeah. Daring Swindler stole pre-planned prophecy from Aiden.
Fair.
So.
And an endless Mercband, seemingly. Too bad he won't
I
get
guess
much
so.
use
Well,
out of
it's
that
dead
entrance.
now.
Yeah, he won't get much
So.
use out of that entrance effect, but
And we're seeing one of the first new cards.
yeah.
There's the reiteration on the card I can't remember the name of.
Yeah, the Restorative Alchemy.
There it is.
I think he played it a little bit earlier, and he was able to get it out with the Cook in the Books, so.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
But this is definitely, this is definitely what I was concerned for with Killa. He just enhances and plays nothing on 8.
Oh, that is so bad. Playing nothing on 8. I mean, with that life pact in play, it is so tough to actually do anything.
Yeah, and it's a question of what does he have in his hand that he didn't want to play. There's no way he had nothing. So what did he...
Aiden already basically at double HP. Almost 60 health from the start of this game. Absolutely disgusting. This is the real deck I think people got to be worried out for.
All right, we get an...
Why didn't he play... Oh, did he top deck that? Why didn't he play that last turn?
My guess would be he top decked it, or he was more concerned about that right there.
Yep.
Immediately removed with the reparations.
Augur is very big on the removal, especially this healing deck, which has life pack for the tiny guys and the various spells for the bigger dudes.
I mean, it's a hard removal control deck, and there's the king. Okay,
Amped
that's
King.
a 10/10 amped king.
It
Normally,
is, but here's the banish spell.
and there's the banish. Yep.
And there it goes.
I say any other deck that might have been more of a threat, but he took him from, what was it, 60 to 50, so not as threatening overall.
60 to 50 ain't really getting it done.
No.
I know. I'm definitely really worried about people running Augur in this event.
I mean, I've heard from a few of the people in the event. They've found. Why did it slow down and then play again?
Was that a chain of 8? Was that a chain of 8?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Well, it was like 2 chains of 3 or 4 because of the because of the parchment barrage. But
absolutely insane.
Disgusting, man. This is gross. What I'm witnessing here. This is why I think it's really important, maybe especially now, to
what was that? What did he breach a Oh,
they were trying to golden silence their own creature to draw the card.
Yeah, well, and there goes the creature.
I don't think this game is going in Killabonk's favor.
I still don't know what Killabonk's deck is. Is this a defensive acumen deck? Because if it is,
no, definitely not. He's run. It's Plunder Guild MRA. I think it's supposed to be an aggro. This is definitely supposed to be a very aggro build with
with Untaming Destroyer.
Yeah, with a bit of jank. Like I think it's maybe partial hand buff, partial aggro. I mean, it's probably hand buff.
It's just, what is he at now?
He's
91?
nearing the health cap, man. This is why I banned Augur, bro.
But look, I mean, he's almost out of cards.
Yeah, but the endless Merc bans, like, he's not... Look at his hand of cards. He's never going to be able to... Yeah, he's not going to live out this mana burn. Like, he's going to easily be able to live out the mana burn.
And discarding... And all he really has to do is discard a Cook in the Books every turn, and then he'll always have a card.
No, he'll definitely be discarding Merc Band almost every turn, and then just playing multiple Merc Bands.
Well, if you discard the Merc Band when it's your last card, you just draw back into it, and you're back to an empty hand.
Exactly. Yes, you will be on an empty deck, but like with 99 health, he could spend no mana for 9 turns and still be alive.
Yeah, true. I'm interested.
Like this style of deck out structure definitely favors this deck.
Yeah,
because he's just able to do that like every turn.
Killa's sort of, is not given up. All things considered, has not forfeit the match. So must think they have either is just in it to see how this goes, or is maybe confident they have something.
Like they're jammed into some tunes.
Yeah, they're just vibing.
That life pack finally gone, but I think it's gonna be too little, too late. Not much you could do against 99 HP, and now the endless Merc Band's coming out. I think Augur, like, I hate playing against this deck. I hate it so much. I banned Augur in my only match.
I hear you. I fully hear you, man. But again, I'm just hearing from a few players that there are ways to beat this, and one of them is to not let the game go this long.
I guess we'll just have to find out along the rest of the day if that's true.
Yeah, I think aggro, like a more constructed, more like whole aggro deck would probably have a little better chance.
I think it's definitely got at least somewhat better of a chance. I'm excited. I want to see it. I want to see this life deck get crushed.
100%.
I do.
No, I'm with you. I want this deck.
I want to see it. I want to see it fall.
Because this is probably the strongest deck in the format right now.
But because of that, I suspect it might just get banned. I don't know. Like you said, I've definitely heard some people have some creative ways of hopefully being able to deal with it. Man. Oh, the endless Merc Bane's going wild.
Sorry about that. I had to handle something off mic. Yeah, no, he's and this is basically the rest of the match. We're gonna watch as Aiden builds bigger and bigger units for the same amount of mana, while Killa struggles to like fight him off. And even if he can clear the board every turn and swing every turn, Aiden's just gonna outscale him.
I think this is definitely a go next sort of game.
Kind of feels that way.
I feel like it's just especially with that new life pact buff, so where
Even board state?
it'll stay even
Yeah.
even if you have the same number of creatures, which is 0, so you can just never play creatures. Even if your opponent doesn't have any creatures, you still keep the life pact in play. I think that buff alone is honestly what makes this deck so powerful. Like, I think if you couldn't keep that life pact up as easily as possible, this deck would be a much different story.
Yeah, fully. I mean,
Or if there were ways to, like, better remove, contracts like that from your opponent's side of the board. But sadly, those types of cards just don't exist.
I mean, there is. I mean, I'm gonna say it because it's true, but there is one card, Riding Insider.
I mean,
It's not.
that's like some wild tech.
Yeah,
but
it is.
I guess.
I mean, if you bring it as a counter in the same way that you bring like a Vanguard, I think maybe if there was a card like that in neutral, it would be better. So that you aren't forced to only win this matchup against MRA. Which, I mean...
Honestly, that's actually not a bad shout. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that could be so funny.
Yeah, just...
Oh my god.
Give your opponent a creature, and,
yeah, if you just sit at 0 until you have 5 creatures.
Yeah, and normally you
or
don't...
until you have 5 mana.
Yeah, and then normally you don't want to, you don't want to play it outright, you want to mobilize it. But this gives it, I mean, it has a ton more value at 5 if you're giving it to your opponent.
With the new MRA cards, you know how easy it is to mobilize 5? Unshackle. Do it on turn 5.
Make him an ooze.
Gelatinize.
Yeah, make him...
Do it on turn 4.
Give it to him and make him an ooze.
Yeah, why not? You can either do it on turn 4 by reserving it on turn 4 and playing the Gelatinize, or you can use the Unshackle. Man, now we're just... there's just not much else to say about this match.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, this match was over a couple of turns ago.
And there it is.
And it's over now.
Yep.
So that's going to go 1-0 to BigAidan. The big AO heal deck's out of the way now, so Aiden's going to have to bring... What do you get? Ooh, pretty. Anyway, he's going to have to bring...
What other decks?
Yeah, what
Aiden have?
What deck did Aiden bring?
Aiden.
An MRA
Aiden's
deck.
other deck is
it's a DM
Dungeon
MRA.
Master.
Yeah, DM MRA.
Yep. He's doing the classy aggro mastery.
Aggro mastery, we'll see. I mean, this was the best. It was by far the best deck in the format before this update.
Killa decided to swap to their Dungeon Master deck.
It looks like it's probably Lich spam.
Yeah, I've heard from some players that that the new Lich with some of the new cards is definitely super cool. Yeah. So especially with the whole taunt change.
Yep, taunt really helped this deck out a lot. I'm curious if he's going to be bringing a Eternal Aetheryte in this deck.
I think, I think Eternal Aetheryte kind of requires its own thing. It feels like you have to invest too much to make it actually do anything.
That makes sense. But we see Aiden over here swinging hard with good aggro plays between the Skywatcher Sentry, the Bone Brutes, enabled by the Dark Matter Blast. He's getting a ton of damage in quickly. Killa's going to have to find out some other way of dealing with this.
And just as an update for our other match, Kentucky has beaten your boy Caden.
Right on. I will log that. Did they give you the record?
I think Kentucky said 2-0.
2-0?
I believe so.
Okay.
Kentucky, you said 2-0?
Correct. All right. I got that one logged.
All right. Yes.
Perfect. All right.
Good games to both of them.
Yep, and good game.
Congrats on making it to the top 8, you boy, if you end up watching this in the big VOD.
But this is looking painful. This is looking like it's going to be tough to come back from. And I mean,
honestly, it's probably already too late. With that Energized Elemental, the 2 Skywatchers, and probably just a B to boot. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that's the finish.
I was... And that'll be a 2-0 from BigAidan.
Yeah, I was surprised
and the
to
Bone
see...
Brute.
Wow, the disrespect. But no, I was surprised that Killa played or sacrificed there. At least one more blocker might have helped, but it is what it is.
I think
Good
with
game
all
to
the
both.
flying and the energized elemental, it's kind of already written away.
Yeah, this is very true.